5 things a woman should work on to be a worthy woman for her potential husband. All right? And these are things that I want you ladies to pay close attention to and to work on these 5 things. I'll get right to it. I'll get right to it, ladies. Work on controlling your mouth. Work on controlling your mouth. Now, I know this is an unorthodox way of giving 5 things to be better, 5 things to work on, 5 things to look out for, 5 things to be aware of. I know this is an unorthodox way of doing it, right? But we have to do things sometimes in an unorthodox way in order to get the ball rolling. Sometimes we are so used to doing things in a way that has been commercialized that when we see anything that is outside of the commercialized visuals that we get on how things are supposed to be done, we turn our chin up to it like, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't watching that. No, I ain't trying to hear that. But God could have sent a blessing just for you and a select few only. But because you have turned off your ears, you had became stiff-necked. Your neck way up here. Your nose is way in the air. You can't be told nothing because it doesn't look like who and what you're typically used to listening to or taking advice from. Be careful of that, okay, ladies? There's another one. Learn to become a listener to comprehend. Work on becoming a listener so that you may comprehend the things that the man that is courting you is telling you. Okay? A third one. Now, what order that you want to put them in, I will leave that up to you. You know what particular things that I say work on should come in what order in your life. Everyone's different. Work on your lack of femininity. Okay? I know the women's movement have gotten y'all to be so strong to wherein as you're telling yourselves you don't need a man. Yeah, a man can't do nothing for me. I got my own bag. You really can't do nothing. So y'all have turned yourselves into men. Because men are the real species that our counterparts cannot really do anything for majorly aside bringing our children forth into the world after we have finished laying the seed. So understand that men could actually live on this planet minimum outside of bringing our children to term. All right? So that's the truth, ladies. Some of my other videos talk about these instruments and electronic devices that you guys use that, you're going to cause your own body part. That own body part down here that men are so in love with and worship so much, you're going to cause it to act inadequately. You're going to cause it to go offline, if you will, So be very careful, learn to be feminine. That is such a beautiful and such a sought after trait by majority of us men. Femininity is one of y'all best and probably the number one assets you guys have. When I started off, I said, learn to work on your mouth. Don't just learn, 2, 3, 4, 5 years past, you're still in the same place you was in when you first started off. You have to see movement in your learning. If you're learning to play a guitar or piano, if you're learning how to sing, and there's no movement, no growth in what you're working on, then you're not working hard enough. You're not really there. All right? I wouldn't not say that it's not for you, because it is for you to be feminine if you're a female. And it is for you to be masculine if you're a male, right? Um, Learn how to nourish the man that's courting you, the man that you are engaged to, or your husband, he that you are married to. Learn to be the main nourishing factor in your man's life. All right? That is something that God gave you innately as well, aside from femininity. He gave you guys a lot of beautiful traits to help the man along, help your man along. But y'all have traded that in for the bag. Y'all have listened to these women who have started these feminist movements in the late 50s and the early 60s. And these women did not have you guys in mind. But because you jumped on the bandwagon, they found out that they can help. Y'all can be utilized to voice their wicked plan to break up families and households. All right. You heard me say in one of my other videos, ladies, that men are the equalizers, right? Men are the stabilizers to women. That was something that God had just put on my spirit at that very moment, okay? And that's the truth. We are the stabilizers. If we was all teleported away to another planet with no women, and y'all were just left here to you women own devices, this planet will be in chaos, ladies. And you know it. Those women who are in tune with the truth, what I am saying, you know resonates with your spirit. Because it's not me, it is the truth that resonates with you. All right? So, learn to be nourishing. Learn to become in tune with that nourishing aspect of yourselves that God innately put in you guys. So learn to be nourishing, work on that nourishing attribute. Learn to become a listener so you are able to comprehend the questions that your man are asking your husband or your fiance. The man that's courting you or asking you, or the things that he are requesting. All right. So when you're a listener, you're comprehending now instead of just running your mouth. So that control your inability to control your mouth. The inability to control your mouth, work on that. Work on eliminating the lack of control over your mouth. That means that you have a lack of control over your emotions. And that are having a lot of you ladies single, raising children by yourselves. Now you're just getting dick down. And that's what you're accepting. You're accepting in hopes of getting some good dick and a good nut. And I can live with that, Lord, as long as I'm able to go to sleep like a baby at night. But that's not good enough. Just getting some good sex and being able to go to sleep afterwards, you still got to wake up to the same issue you had right before you went to sleep. Okay, so like I told the men on their portion, think long term. Stop thinking short term. Stop just thinking the nut for this moment, because that feeling goes away like that. Knowing when to be quiet. Knowing when to be quiet goes probably hand in hand with the learning to control your mouth. Learn to know when to be quiet. That is a beautiful trait, to know when to shut your mouth. To know when you see your man or your husband or your fiance becoming enraged about a particular thing that has angered him throughout the day. Don't even have to be with you. Don't even have to be because of you that angered him. Because of something at his job, something dealing with his money, something dealing with a business deal, something on the outside of the home, right? But learn how to just zip it up and allow to hear what he have to say, so you could know when to come in at that right moment with your very feminine ways. And because you have opened up your ear to hear what he had to say, now you can come in with your femininity and nourish him properly. Do that make sense, ladies? So that was you guys' portion. Work overall on being feminine and learning to become soft again. Men misses that. I'm speaking on behalf of men, real men, men of experience, men of God. We miss the softness of a woman. And I ain't just talking about her skin. We know y'all skin, y'all use rub and oil that and lotion that skin up all day. well, oil and rub and lotion up personality and your attitude. Become soft again. Become feminine again, all right? So I gave you 5 things for the guys. I gave you 5 things for the ladies that we should work on. And that's how we are able to acquire what we're looking for and to be closer to our desired goals, right? But at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, those things are only truly going to come to fruition when you put God first in your life and understand that it's not just you doing these things. You are a vessel that are being used to accomplish the wishes of the Most High God. All right. So again, this is Supermen Talk, and I thank you guys again for watching my videos and liking my videos and thumbing my videos up. Continue to like my videos. Continue to thumb them up. If you feel that you're being edified, if you feel that it's providing some form of growth to your life, please continue to like my videos, continue to share my videos, because I'm sure there's someone out there, there's billions of people on this planet, and you'll be amazed with the technology, or maybe not. You won't be amazed to understand that this technology can reach far with the technology we have. So don't be selfish with the shares and the likes, all right? We'll talk again. I didn't want to make it this long, but we did. And I'll be working on what to title the video. All right. Thank you guys again. This is Supermen Talk. I am your host, Shadow. We'll talk again.